Hey y'all. Well, I got a couple things I'm going to be working on today. Went to the commissary yesterday. They had these mushrooms on clearance, 75 cents a package. They look really good, just fixing to go out of date. So I bought a bunch of them. I already had some in the refrigerator, so I've got plenty of mushrooms. I'm gonna can these. I like to can mushrooms when I buy a bunch of them on sale, so I'll always have them to make spaghetti or whatever I want to make them with. Sometimes I can them sliced and sometimes I can them whole. I'm gonna can these whole, and then if I need to slice them for something I can, because I kind of like whole mushrooms with steak. And with and spaghetti sauce, different things. Also, I went to make a chili dog for me and Howard, and guess what? I didn't have no chili, so I had to throw together a simple chili and make a chili dog. So today, I got me some hamburger yesterday on sale, which I got plenty in the freezer, but I didn't want to thaw it out. I'm going to make homemade chili, but I'm going to can it. So I'll always have chili on hand. Now, what I do, y'all remember me making my salsa? Salsa has all kinds of goodies in it. It's already got garlic in it. It's got peppers in it. This, I don't make mine real spicy. I'm going to put some jars of my salsa. I've got some canned kidney beans, but I'm going to put kidney beans, and I'm going to put some, I might put some black beans and some pinto beans in it. I'm going to mix them up. And what I do instead of using tomato paste to thicken it, your beans are going to thicken it some, I use canned tomato sauce. I always get this on clearance or on sale. You can get the can for like 99 cents a can. It's already got some spices in it and everything. So I'm going to use some of that. And my ground beef, of course. All my spices. And I'm going to can chili today. That way when we get ready for a bowl of chili, I can open me a quart of chili, and I got enough for me and Howard a bowl of chili. Or if I want, I'll probably make some pints too. If I want a chili dog, I can open it up. We got a chili dog this winter. So I bought a humongous bag of onions at Sam's yesterday. So I'm going to cut them up, and I'm going to use some of them in my chili. I'm going to put some in the freezer, so I'll always have them. Because when I get ready for something like that, that's always when I'm out. Now, I've got dehydrated onions, but like with chili and certain things, I like regular onions. These are big old onions, too. Might fry up some, make some onion rings. Or blooming onion. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. It sure is hot. We had the worst thunderstorm last night. It woke me up, but I was too lazy to get up. It rained a bunch, blowing rain. Typical summer weather. I'm going to stay inside. I went and got my allergy shot yesterday, and I feel a little bit like it's affected me a little bit. So I'm going to stay inside today. I'm not going to go outside a whole lot because it's so hot. So anyway, I will let y'all go. Go to my Facebook page. Oh, congratulations, Ava. I saw them biscuits. They look good, very good, especially for your age. Come on, the rest of my grandchildren and children. Y'all letting the young one, Katie and Ava's the only one that's made any biscuits. Guess they're the only ones that's got talent. Talk to you later. Bye. Love you. Okay, y'all. I thought I'd show y'all how I'm doing these mushrooms before I finish them. This is the mushroom with the stem. I'm breaking out the stem. Since this isn't a real big one, I'm going to put it over here to the ones that I'm going to do. I'm going to can these whole caps to go with steak. I'm taking the stem and I'm cutting it up. You don't want to leave it whole because it's kind of fibrous. But I'll use this and stuff like, I got to turn that TV down. Howard's been listening to it loud. I don't pay attention to it.
Is anything similar to his eulogy for John Lewis? Expect him to blast the current administration before.
Whew. When you live with a deaf man. Okay. So I'm taking and cutting the real big ones up that don't look perfect. I ain't got many of them left. That one is pretty good, but I'm going to show you how to do it with it. I'm breaking it off the stem. I'm going to cut that one up. And I'm slicing it in pieces. I'm going to can these in pieces and stems. You can buy them canned in the grocery store. Pieces and stems. And then, like this one is a small one. I'm going to break the stem out. These have already been washed. And I'm going to use the stem in pieces and use the cap for steak. Then you always got them. If it's not too bad or too big a stem, I'll just leave it on there. So break that one off. Use the top for the can hole and cut that long stem up. No need in wasting it. It still has the mushroom flavor. It's just not perfect. You can go get a lot of mushrooms out of this with the amount of money I got in it. But you can't let them sit in the refrigerator for too long because they'll start getting darker. This stuff right here will start getting darker. They'll open up and they'll be so strong you can't eat them. So if you buy them, try to pick them. I'm doing my movie, Howard.
Oh, good deal.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, Melita.
MELITA'S.
Kitchen.
No, home cooking with
Melita.
Melita, yes. So,
I'm interrupting. Bye.
bye. Go do some work. Put my new faucet in my motorhome.
I'm doing it.
All right, good deal, Lucille. So, about got all of these done. I've got my jars already washed. Oh, we can't see you, fool. He's so crazy. He has that TV so loud sometimes, I have to close the door. So I don't have to hear all of it. He watches the same thing over and over. I just leave it on for noise. Anyway, this is how you do it. I wanted to show y'all how. I got a whole colander full of buttons. I took the stems and I've got them in this bowl. I'm going to make 2 separate pots. You put these in salty water on the stove and you cook them for 5 minutes. They'll shrink down, believe it or not. And then you put them in the jar. You drain them, put them in the jar, and you put hot water on them to can them. I'm gonna try to leave an inch of head space. So check that out. That's gonna be good in pizza, casseroles, mashed potatoes with mushrooms, whatever you want to cook it with. And this is gonna be good with steak or whatever. So, what I was going to tell you though, try to keep your mushrooms dry. When you bring them home, if you take them out of that package, I rinse mine off because I don't like mine dirty. And drain them really good, let them dry in the colander. put them in a different container, a big container with paper towel in the bottom. The main thing with mushrooms, keep them dry. Try not to let them get too moist. And they'll last longer. I always do that as soon as I bring them home. That way, they'll last. I've had them last a week and a half to 2 weeks. Put them in the refrigerator. Check them. If it looks like they're building up mushroom, change the moisture, change the paper towel. And they'll last. Some of these I've had over a week. Some of them are just bought. When I find them on sale, I always walk through the produce. When produce starts getting old, they'll mark it down. Just look your produce. If it's got a couple of bad spots on it and you can trim it off, it'll be fine. But if it's looks like it's really old, turn yellow, don't fool with it. It's not worth it. These mushrooms look good yesterday. And I bought them before the same way. So, see y'all a little bit. I'll show you the product when it's cooking and the product when it's done. Hey y'all, the silver pot is boiling. Set my timer for 5 minutes. Let's see, timer 5:00. And let them boil. I turned it down some because I don't want it to boil over. They're already shrinking. Mushrooms have so much water in them, they're going to shrink. Now you can take this water right here and make like a mushroom broth out of it. Then I'm boiling these in. But I don't care about that. I ain't going to do that. It's already turning brown. I'm letting them simmer for 5 minutes. These hadn't quite started boiling yet. Still got them on high, but you got a lot more mushrooms in that one, I think. Excuse me. I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all. Now, this is my mushrooms. They're canned. They're hot. This is the ends and pieces. And this is the button tops. See, aren't they pretty? I put 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt into every jar with fresh water. That way they're not too salty to use in your recipes. So I wanted to show y'all that. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye.